Why would you beg for love? Why would you beg for respect? Why would you beg for minimum respect, for minimum effort? You feel like you have to beg for love. You know, when you have to, it's like you have to show your worth. It's like you know that you're not deserving of true love, and you trick your mind into saying, if I don't show my worth, they're never gonna love me. And you are always gonna do more than the other person. You have to literally like act. It's like a movie, and you're like, look at me, please. Like you beg for love, and you think that you're not deserving because that's a part of the healing process. And literally, your mind plays tricks on you because that's how you always been. Your nervous system literally plays tricks on you, believing that you deserve less. Like you're less deserving than other people because that's how you were treated always. And that's how you always felt. So it's a comfortable feeling. And you just want to shrink in that feeling. You are scared of new things. You cannot feel new things because it's not familiar to you. It's not familiar to your nervous system, and it's not familiar to your personality and to your brain. You feel guilty and not deserving of true love because it's not a familiar feeling. So you just keep repeating the same old toxic patterns, and you search people who give you that same feeling again and again and again and again, so you cannot be uncomfortable because that's how you feel. That's how you think it's always going to be. You know, when you are in a hole and you think that you're never going to come out of it, that's how you feel of love. That's the thought of love to you. That's your idea of love to you because nobody showed you what true love is and what healthy love looked like. So when something happened good to you, you start literally sabotaging your own self. You start sabotaging your actions with this person or with a good thing, like anything that is good happening into your life, you start sabotaging and you're asking yourself, why? And am I deserving of this? When in reality, yes, you just kept like recycling people that didn't love you right, that didn't respect you right, that wasn't a good person to you whatsoever. Because let's be real, when everything you ever known was dark, it's hard to get comfortable in the light. It's hard to trust the light. The dark hug feels easy. The dark hug feels familiar and you cannot let it go. But the light asks you to grow, asks you to heal those wounds, asks you to be another version, another better version of yourself. When the dark keeps literally putting you in the same nervous, stressed system. The light asks you to grow, to be seen, to be heard, to change, to be better, not to change completely, but just be better, to move, to accept, and to be yourself, to be your true self without having to always overdo things. When light accept you, it just accept you. You accept yourself for the way you are, even with so many wounds. You accept, you look in the mirror and you're proud of yourself because you've made it. You've made it out of dark. So, of course, it's more effort, it's more work to do, but it's worth it. At the end, it's always going to be worth it because you worked on yourself. You took yourself from that hole and you put yourself out of that same old pattern. But let me remind you that you are in this earth to be loved and be accepted and to be trusted and to be respected and to love and to give love and to receive love, but without having to beg, without having to accept something that we don't deserve, without having to always show our worth, because our people are going to see our worth effortlessly. You don't have to put a lot of effort for somebody else to be in the position to choose you or not to choose you. If I'm not the first choice, then choose something else because you gotta be the first choice in anything. I'm talking like out of respect, you know what I mean? Like, don't wait somebody, like put you down for another person. Like, never put yourself in the position where somebody else put you into between two choices. Absolutely not. You are the first choice, either you're not. Because you always choose people and you are a good person and you are a good friend and everything, you deserve the same back. Why would you beg for love? Why would you beg for respect? Why would you beg for minimum respect, for minimum effort? You don't have to. You just have to be yourself. We don't have to beg in this life. This life is so short that if someone chooses us, okay. If not, don't let somebody take that spark from you. Don't let somebody make you doubt about yourself. Do not let somebody let you compare with somebody else. Do not, ever. And this life is good and bad, but it deserves to be lived truly, fully, being yourself, but without to beg. Love is good, but doesn't have to be begged, because it's better to be alone. It's better to vibe alone until you are chosen, until you are valued. You don't have to lower your value just so can somebody else meet you there. No, you both have to meet you where both you are. You have to meet at the same exact path. Like, you have to make efforts and the other person have to make efforts. It's not like someone is walking towards you and not you're walking. You're just standing there and you're not doing anything, and like effortlessly someone is not doing anything to you and you're doing all the efforts. It should be reciprocated. Love should not be one-sided. Love should be respectful. Love should be healthy, clear, clean, and without begging. You are so worthy and deserving of love that you do not need someone to choose you just because they don't have another choice. Remember that.